Heavy snow continues to sweep across the Midwest today as a powerful winter storm pushes east, creating widespread disruptions from the plains to the Great Lakes and setting the stage for significant impacts farther east, including parts of New York. The storm has strengthened steadily through the afternoon, delivering fast-falling snow, strong winds, and rapidly dropping visibility across major portions of Iowa, Illinois, Missouri, Wisconsin, Indiana, and now moving closer to the northeast.
Extra value meals are back at McDonald's. For just $8, get 10 tender, juicy chicken.
Literally getting coated right now. Go ahead, duck. No. No. It's okay.
Iowa remains one of the hardest hit states at this hour. Snowfall began early this morning and increased quickly, coating nearly every major interstate across the state. Central Iowa has already reported between 3 and 5 inches, with much higher totals expected overnight. And meteorologists warn that many locations may approach 1 foot of accumulation by Sunday morning. Roads from Des Moines to Ames, Cedar Rapids, and Davenport remain fully covered, and Iowa transportation officials continue to urge travelers to delay any long-distance trips due to slick conditions, drifting snow, and very limited visibility. Des Moines Airport has already recorded nearly 4 inches, and the snowfall rate is still increasing as heavier bands move through the region. Travel through Des Moines and across Highway 80 remains extremely difficult, and long delays are expected until the storm begins to pull away. As the storm pushes east toward the Great Lakes, New York is preparing for its turn with this system. Forecasters expect snow to develop later tonight across western and central New York, reaching cities such as Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, and the Finger Lakes region as the storm begins to strengthen again over the colder air near Lake Erie and Lake Ontario. Lake-enhanced snowfall is likely through Sunday, raising the possibility of heavier totals in the traditional snow belts, especially south of Buffalo and east of Lake Ontario. Meteorologists warn that gusty winds may reduce visibility to near zero at times once the snow begins, creating challenging travel conditions for drivers returning home after the holiday weekend. Chicago, Milwaukee, and parts of northern Illinois and southern Wisconsin continue to face some of the most intense conditions this afternoon. Snow has been falling steadily since 3 o'clock this morning in Chicago and is expected to continue into the night. Accumulations could reach 6 to 10 inches, with some surrounding communities potentially topping 1 foot by the time the storm exits early Sunday. Airports across the Midwest remain severely impacted, with more than 1,100 flights canceled in Chicago alone. Passengers arriving from out of state describe challenging landings, gate changes, and delays lasting several hours. Missouri and southern Illinois are experiencing their own set of challenges as snow extends into the St. Louis region. Multiple crashes and stalled vehicles have been reported along highways throughout the metro area, and plow crews are working continuously to keep lanes open through the evening. Snowfall extends northeast into Wisconsin and Michigan, where accumulations continue to climb and visibility remains low. Back in Iowa, the situation continues to deteriorate. Snowfall rates have increased across central and northern parts of the state, and many roadways are now classified as completely covered. Heavy bands wrapping around the center of the storm are expected to continue crossing Iowa into the evening, making it one of the regions with the highest overall impact from this system. Iowa authorities strongly encourage residents to remain home unless travel is absolutely necessary.
Whoa, we got 11 inches right now. Exactly 11 inches.
At 6 p.m.
As the storm continues to advance toward New York, forecasters are closely monitoring the setup for lake-enhanced snow. The cold air following the system will sweep across the relatively warm lake waters, creating narrow but intense bands that can drop several inches per hour. Western and central New York should prepare for periods of heavy snow, blowing snow, and rapidly worsening road conditions through Sunday. Upstate communities accustomed to early season storms may still face challenging travel as winds strengthen and temperatures fall into the 20s by Monday.
Right here seems like a...
The storm is expected to exit Chicago by daybreak Sunday, but conditions will remain bitterly cold behind the system. Much of the Midwest will see temperatures in the low 30s through Sunday afternoon before falling into the mid-20s early next week. Meanwhile, New York will be watching closely as the main storm and lake effect snow combine to create widespread winter weather hazards through Sunday night. This winter storm is shaping up to be one of the most impactful late November systems in recent years, with Iowa experiencing some of the heaviest snow so far, and New York preparing for significant lake-enhanced snowfall as the system continues its eastward path.